You don't need all of these complex automations and systems and OpenClaw and Zapier and all of these things to have a personal executive assistant for you. I'm going to show you how to do it in Claude in 5 minutes. So we're going to build this awesome personal assistant for you. So some people try to set up these systems that are super complicated. They've got lots of automations. They install a OpenClaw on their local machine and they have it as a virtual assistant, but Claude is now at the point in Gemini as well where it can do these things for you. It can read your emails, read your Slacks, read your messages, read your calendar, and pull up the right information for you to prep you for your day and review your meeting notes from your past day. So I'm going to show you how to do that in just a couple of simple steps. Step number 1, open up your Claude. Let's get started. This is the chat screen you usually see. We're going to slide over to the co-work area over here. Now you have to have at least a paid subscription to be able to do this. And so super cheap, 20 bucks, get that out of the way. Once you've got that, you're in co-work, you're going to go down here to new task, which is what I've selected. Then you're going to go to the file that I gave you, the executive assistant demo, which looks like this. In this demo, here's what you get. This is what it looks like. We give it a prompt telling it it's an executive assistant for you, and then you're going to fill in all of this information. Here's what you're going to fill in. Tell it all about yourself. Tell it the title of your organization, what you care about, the people that you work with. You could even put this prompt into the chat and say, hey, Claude, interview me for this document. Help me figure out everything I need to know about my business that you should know to run my executive assistant report. And the way that you would do that is you would just grab this file and then you would go to a new chat in Claude and you would say something like this. Here's an MD file to help you learn how to be my executive assistant. Please interview me about my life and business so that we can have a personalized prompt file for co-work. You'll just drag and drop that file in there, and then it will take all of that information that I'm giving you and interview you so it can create a customized file for you that you can drag and drop into co-work. However, you can also fill it out on your own. You can type out all this stuff in your own editor and tell it about your job, where you want it to check, and you can add things here if you'd like. I just have Gmail, Slack, my Notion database, and my meeting notes, which are in Notion. You could add Granola, you could add whatever apps you want. And I'll show you how to connect those apps in just a sec. Then this is what it's going to look like for you. It's going to give you this message based on all of the information it's searching about you, highlights from yesterday, things that you should focus on today, prepping for your meetings today, urgent messages, Slacks that you need to take care of. And you can add all sorts of stuff here. If you wanted it to summarize all of your meeting notes from yesterday and ask you questions or put tasks on your list to follow up, you could have it do that too. Then we're going to tell it some instructions at the bottom. Just send me a message in Slack. Okay, once you've got that file then you're going to go ahead and grab that file that it gives you in the chat or the one that you edited, and we're going to go over to co-work, new task. And you're just going to drag and drop that file it gave you that's personalized to you, that tells it to be an executive assistant, and just say, let's go. We're going to watch it work, and in just a second, it's going to have some next steps for us. In the meantime, while it's working, let's go ahead and make sure that, and we should probably do this before, that everything you want it to use is connected. So go to your settings, go to connectors, and then browse connectors. Here's where you're going to add Gmail, your Google Drive, Slack, Notion, and whatever other products you use that you want it to pull information from. Now just be aware, it will be able to read the information, it will be able to search your information, so only give it access to what you feel comfortable it seeing and using in the data. Now here's what you can do. You can also configure each of these apps. So if you go into Google Drive and you want it to be able to read your content without it having to ask you permission, you can say always allow, always allow. If you want it to ask your permission before going in and reading your files, just say it needs your approval. Go into Gmail. And in Gmail, you want to make sure that it has the ability to draft a response if you want it to do that as your executive assistant. Same with Slack. If you want it to send a message or schedule a message, just tell it it needs approval, or you want it to be able to draft that for you. And now we're back in Cowork. It's done, it's ready to go, it's ready to post it to my channel, and you can tell it, run it daily, schedule it. That's what I would recommend. And then we're going to choose the time, 6 a.m. And then I'm also going to say run it now, just so that you can see what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, here we go. It's scheduled, it's ready to go, and I want it to run it now as well. So let's get it going. It's running. Here we see it going. Let's see what the result looks like in just a second. And here we are. And ta-da, we have got it. The message is here. Now it texted me this message in Cowork because it actually wasn't set up for Slack yet, but let me show you how to do that. So you're just going to open up Slack, create a private channel for yourself called Morning Brief, and then you're going to join it. And obviously it's going to be closed down and private to you. What you want to do that I didn't realize was you need to invite someone to this channel, and the person that you're going to invite is going to be Claude. So invite at Claude. Before I set this up, I had it messaging myself, just a DM to myself, but I really wanted to have a channel so that I could get notified about it. So we're creating this channel live, and here we go. Invite Claude. I just did that, and now it's in the channel, and it can actually send to the channel. So now try sending to the channel, and you'll have it sending to the channel every morning. And that's how you create your very own executive assistant inside of Slack and Claude that connects all of your life together for you. And hope that helps